Good morning. We have someone here with us this morning. Squirt is the funniest cat. He is not a social kitty cat, but he is drawn to yoga. So he loves the meditation room. So he's here with us. All right. So today we're going to do a practice, a Kriya, a formal Kriya called the Kriya for the Pranic Body. And Prana is this beautiful idea of the energy that rides on the breath. And when you take an inhale, you can think of your breath as the car that is driving, that is bringing this energy in. And so we can think of energizing ourselves with this infinite amount of energy, right, that's around us just by controlling our breath. So you'll notice that this Kriya has a lot of breath practice, and we can think of how when we are low on pranic energy or our pranic body is weak, we can feel fatigued, anxious, depressed. We can have illnesses, right? Vice versa, if our pranic body is strong and we have a lot of energy, right? How does that manifest? We are radiant, we are healthy, we are brave and fearless, right? When you have energy, and I was thinking about that this morning, a lot of the times my struggles come from a place of feeling I don't have enough energy. I'm not going to be able to do it. I can't do it anymore, right? And you can maybe relate to that. So come on over. We're going to get right to this. And the practice, we're going to try to keep it a little bit shorter so you can get this amazing experience and move on with your day. All right, so we're going to go ahead and start on our hands and knees in that tabletop position. All right, and just keeping your eyes open for a minute here, go ahead and look down at those hands, those fingers in contact with the floor, with the mat, right, wherever you are. And I just want you to bring your awareness to your hands. Feel them there, see them there. All right, and then go ahead when you're ready, if this is for you, you can close your eyes down and bring your eyes up and in between your eyebrows as if you were looking right there between your eyebrows at that third eye point. Sorry, the wind slammed the door. Notice as you hold your gaze at the third eye point, you can still be aware of your hands. Okay, beautiful. Now, bring your attention to the base of your spine and see if you can connect to the pelvic floor. Just notice, see if you can find any sensation there, right? And just notice, nothing's wrong, nothing to fix. All right, now as you begin to inhale, on your next inhale, you're gonna let that belly button drop towards the floor. You're gonna let your head come back. Taking your time here, you're gonna fully, completely exhale, draw that belly button up towards your spine. So the belly button is going to be an important part of our focus today, because that belly button is your pranic pump. And it's going to move energy out. And as it moves energy out, it's going to also move energy in and through the body. So let's stay focused here on the exhale for a moment. Inhaling into cow. Exhale into cat. Draw that belly button up. And as you move, see if you can connect to that center line. That spine moving through space. Opening this channel in the body, this central channel. And we want prana, right, to be running through this channel freely. We don't want any blocks. We don't want any stagnant energy. So this is what this practice is going to be all about today, is moving any stagnant energy, bringing in new life force energy, charging the body, charging your resilience, your vitality, your fearlessness. When you have enough energy, don't you feel like you can do anything? Yes, yes. So this is the practice today. And if you're feeling low on energy, right? being with yourself in this practice, noticing what you need, but also not phoning it in. Going for it, right? Don't hold back on yourself in this practice today. Know that you are here right now for a reason, doing this practice. It's right on time for you. All right, for the last few moments here in this cat-cow, just give me a little more speed, a little more vigor. Let's really charge and open the spine. Bring some prana into your spine. Let yourself be free here. Don't hold back. What are you holding back from? What are you afraid of? There's nothing to fear here. Use that breath, open the spine, move through your space. You've got 4, 3, 2. You're going to take a final inhale and hold. Lift up from the base of your spine. Pull the belly button up and into the spine. Lift that energy up, 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 up. And exhale. Go ahead and come into your seated easy pose for me. I love the cat-cow here, you know? All right. And then just settle here for a moment. You can connect, pointer finger and thumb. Connect to your sits bones on the ground or on the block or bolster, whatever you need to be comfortable here. Breathe into that full central channel. Allow your mind to settle into the body. Notice if it's trying to run away to something else. And then just gentle smile and come on back right here. Okay, that's the practice. Over and over and over and over, right? Okay, so some gentle spinal twists. Now the reason we're going to do cat-cows into spinal twists is we're just really opening the system. And this is early on in the practice, so again, be very gentle. If you feel okay to connect at the shoulders with your hands, you're going to lift through the chest, all right? If you need to keep the arms down, that's okay. Just keep the chest. Most important, shoulders are down and out of my ears, okay? And my chest is open and strong and proud. Now, before I move, I'm going to get connected to my pelvic floor, find it, okay? I'm going to connect to my belly button, find that, and just lightly draw it back. As soon as I do that, I've created this really strong, grounded container. All right, now from here, I'm going to inhale to the left, and I'm going to exhale to the right. Inhale to the left, exhale to the right. Now, let's stay focused on that exhale. Clear through the channel. Notice if you're meeting any of your mind's resistance. Don't try to fight that. Just notice. Come back to the body. Come back to the breath. Stay lifted through the chest. Beautiful. Stay grounded through the bottom half. If that third eye focus is for you, keep drawing that energy up and through the spine with that focus. When we think about how we do have a limited amount of energy, and we have to be aware of where we're sending our energy, right? Have to notice that. All right, inhaling and exhaling. We're going to go for 20 more seconds. Again, I want you to supercharge this just a little bit. Inhale, exhale. Clear the spine. Every exhale. 4, 3, 2. You're going to inhale to center. Lift the chest. Pull up at the pelvic floor. Pull the belly button back. Energy is rising all the way to the crown of your head. Lift, 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 lift. Hold the position, powerful exhale. All right, reset, get settled, get grounded. Take another inhale. You're going to lift from the pelvic floor. You're going to pull the belly button back. You're going to lift that chest open. Feel the energy want to rise up your spine, third eye, crown. Hold the position, powerful exhale. One more time. Take an inhale. Lift from the pelvic floor. Pull the belly button back. That energy wants to rise all the way to your crown. Lift it, lift it. Powerful exhale, drop the pose. Yes. Shake that out, shake that out. Just come to stillness for a moment. You can connect your ring finger and your thumb. Extend the pinky, extend those other fingers. Settle into this position for a moment. Connect to that mudra at your hands. With your eyes at third eye, see if you can tune into the sensation at your hands. This is a mudra for health and vitality. And so it connects with this Pranic Body Kriya that we're going to do today. Just listening inward, tuning into your own health and vitality. It's there, it's there, it's there. All right. So we're going to get started on the Kriya. What we're going to start with is left leg extends. Right foot is going to be right there at the top of your thigh, okay, if that's comfortable. Remember, you can always elevate if this is uncomfortable, okay? We're going to hold this stretch, and it's going to be stretching through that back leg, and they call this the life nerve in yoga. And it's this idea that the more flexible you are here in this back body area, the more health and vitality that you have. And this makes sense because physically we get tight in the back body with stress, right? And so the less stress or the more able you are to manage and process stress and then come back to relaxation, the better your health. All right, so what I would like for us to do here is take an inhale, lengthen up through the spine. On the exhale, you're going to walk yourself forward from the hip, right? When you feel like you've reached the point where you can't go farther any forward, you're going to go ahead and let yourself settle down over that leg. Let the chin relax onto the chest. If you can grab the big toe, but it's not a have to. You can be at the ankle or at the shin. Just relax here and breathe. Let that breath be full and complete and soothing, right? You're at the edge of discomfort, right? It's a little bit of a stretch. You're working here. So let the breath soothe. What can you release just a little bit on that exhale? Where can you loosen your grip? When you think of that in the physical body, but again, that physical body is just manifesting things that we're gripping onto emotionally, mentally. Let yourself loosen some of that grip. Loosen with the exhale. Continue to let that inhale be full and complete. We'll take one more inhale here. At the top of your inhale, you're going to hold it for me. And then I want you to connect to the pelvic floor, draw up from the base, pull the belly button back, and lift that energy up the spine. Lift it, lift it, lift it. Exhale, walk yourself back on up. Beautiful, and we're going to switch sides. All right, so other leg comes out. So you're going to fold that left leg in. It's going to touch right there at the top of your right leg. All right, again, you're going to inhale, lift up. Exhale, fold yourself, walk yourself forward. Let yourself relax down over that leg. Let the head come down towards the chest. Relaxing the jaw. Trying to be with yourself right at the edge. Not leave yourself here, right? We find ourselves in discomfort. We find those places that are tender. And rather than running from them, rather than trying to hide from them, we go to them. So go to that place where it's tight and breathe into that place. Exhale and loosen. Again, this becomes that metaphor. This is just allowing your physical body the safety, the space, the time to release. It's the same for you as the being that you are. There's nothing for you to fix. There are only tender places for you to heal. There's no better you to become. Beautiful. Take a final inhale for me. Hold that inhale at the top. You're going to draw up from the pelvic floor. Pull the belly button back and lift that energy up the spine all the way to the crown of your head. Exhale, walk yourself back on in. Beautiful. All right. If rock pose is comfortable for you, you're going to go ahead and come into rock pose. And I had not done this version of spinal flex before until I did this Kriya, and I thought it was fabulous. And so I would love to hear what you think. All right, so spinal flexes we have done before from rock pose. You can do these from a chair. You can also do them from seated easy pose, elevate, all the things to be comfortable. What's important is the flexing of the spine. And in particular, we're bringing our focus more to that thoracic spine. So it's right through here, right? Thoracic spine. Lumbar spine is low, cervical spine is high. All right, so we're right in here. That's where the focus, in the heart chakra. A little bit of solar plexus. All right, you're going to keep the head level. Now here's the difference. What we're going to do is take a big inhale from center. So you're going to inhale. You're going to hold. Okay, you're going to be in that contained inhale. And then you're going to start your spinal flexes. Go for as long as you can without stressing your system. Take a breath when you need to, okay? And in order to do that, you'll pause in your center, you'll exhale, you'll inhale again, and then you'll begin flexing, all right? So it's basically a held inhale with spinal flex, all right? We're gonna do that for 2 minutes, okay? So I want you to be with yourself, notice, and remember, there is no performance here. There's no box to check. This is all about noticing what's here for you. All right, closing the eyes down if that's for you, opening through the heart space, connect to the pelvic floor. You're going to take an inhale right here. Hold the inhale, and you're going to start your spinal flex, keeping the head level, letting the shoulders come forward and back, flexing the spine. And when you feel you need to take a new breath, you're going to pause in the middle, release, take a new inhale, hold, and flex. Move that pranic energy. Remember, that breath is bringing in the life force energy. that charges your vitality, that charges your whole system with health and wellness and courage, right? Energy to do the work that you're meant to do in this world. So stay connected to this idea. You are moving stagnant energy out. You are pumping through new energy. Let this inhale move through that whole body. Let it touch every cell. You're doing a beautiful job. Stay with yourself. Don't hold back here. Don't be afraid. There's nothing to be afraid of, right? You feel yourself begin to work. Stay with yourself. Don't leave. Nothing bad will happen, right? As long as you stay with yourself. You got 5, 4, 3, 2. Go ahead, come to stillness. Release whatever breath you have. Take another inhale. Full exhale. And then just go ahead and connect pointer finger and thumb. Turn those hands and place them right there in front of you on your lap. Breathe into your center. Notice run your awareness through the body. Beautiful. All right. This next one we did a little bit, a version of with the 11-day devotion. So these are navel pumps. We're going to go ahead and come to our seated easy pose. If that feels good, you can stay in rock pose as well. All right. And what we're going to do here, we're going to take an inhale, full exhale. On the exhale, hold out this time. And then you're going to start pumping your navel. All right. And so it's kind of just this idea that you're going to pull back, pull back, pull back, pull back, pull back. All right. And, you know, if you've never done it before, it can feel a little funky. But again, go for it. There's no perfect. There's no, nobody's watching and checking you off or making notes about how well you're doing. That's all in your brain. Okay. Let all that go and go for it. All right. So finding third eye focus, you can connect pointer finger and thumb. Take an inhale. Full exhale. Hold that exhale out. And then pump, 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 pump your navel as many times as you can before you need that next breath. Full exhale. And then pump. Stay connected to your navel. Stay connected to this idea that you are moving pranic energy through the body. You are clearing stagnation. You are moving past fear. You are moving past doubt. You are moving past all of that, because all of that arises for us in places where our energy is low. When we are tired, that's when you feel like you can't do it. That's when you're afraid, right? That's when you lose contact with your truth. All right, stay with it. You've got 10 more seconds. Take one final inhale. Complete exhale. staying nice and still here. We're going to go right into 3 minutes of breath of fire. Now, you've done breath of fire before. If you've been with me for a minute, if you've never done breath of fire, go back and grab the instructional video. But it's just that powerful exhale out the nose, right? Settle into this. Let your mind settle into it. Let the body take over. If you need to reset at any point, do it. You're going to find your rhythm. Third eye focus, ground through the sits bones, lift through the spine. Everything is so nice and still. And you're going to start that breath of fire. Here we go. Now stay open through the chest, relax through the jaw. Remember, breath of fire is not a practice for every day, all right? But stay with yourself, make the breath match where you need to be. If you need to slow it way down, that's fine. But stay connected to this idea again. You are supercharging the system with energy, with health, with vitality. Let that navel really move that energy. Let it become a dance that your body is doing. Find a rhythm. Find a playfulness. Let this be play as your body learns, relearns, reconnects to this idea that it already knows how to heal. Stay connected to that pelvic floor. Keep that breath moving. You have about 1 minute left. Stay centered. Stay focused. Stay with yourself. Stay in the third eye. Keep drawing that energy up the spine. 20 more seconds. Notice what's arriving for you. Don't be afraid. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2. Take an inhale, hold it. Let that energy circulate, touch every cell. Circulate, circulate, circulate. And complete exhale, release, relax. And immediately go into a long, slow, deep breath. And as you begin to breathe in through your nose and out through your nose, if you can, when you're ready, begin to make that breath as seamless as possible. Inhale directly into exhale. Exhale directly into inhale, where there's no way to tell where the changeover is. Be as fluid as possible as you inhale and release into exhale. Let that cycle be fluid. Without pause, finding that seamless breath. Keep settling the mind back into the body. Relaxing the shoulders and the jaw. Without force, let your breath be fluid like water. Complete ease. And just completing your last breath cycle. Again, coming to stillness, releasing all focus on that breath. Just notice through the body, movement, stillness, sensation. Notice the state of the mind. Notice shifts. Notice your awareness of the space around your body as we move into this next breath practice. So you're going to make an O whistle shape with your lips. And if there's no sound coming out, or I guess coming in, we're going to inhale through the whistle shape. And then you're going to exhale through the nose. We're only going to go for a minute. Again, no worries if there's no whistle happening. All right, staying completely still right here. Exhaling gently through the nose. Staying centered in that third eye space. Staying connected to the grounded place where your sits bones meet the floor, meet the mat, meet the chair. Final exhale, release it all out. Don't move from here, and we're going to go for our final breath of fire. This is for 1 minute, no holding back. I want you to think, purify, release, all the toxins are cleared. Again, breath of fire is a digestive breath as well. It supercharges us and it clears us. All right, so we're going to go for 1 minute. Go for it. Subjective, but go for it for yourself, all right? Get centered in that third eye space if that's for you. Connect at your pelvic floor and start pumping that navel when you're ready. If you meet fear here, move past it with the breath. Notice if you're overdoing, right? There are 2 ways to do this. Underdo, overdo. Undersell ourselves and overpush ourselves. You've only got 5, 4, 3, 2. Take an inhale, hold it. Let that breath circulate inside as you hold. Exhale, release. A moment here. Notice. And then coming into your resting position, whether that be staying in seated easy pose, whether that be seated in your chair, whether that be your lying corpse pose, integration, right? Find your settle point. Settle, settle, settle. I'm going to play a little mantra for us. So hum. So is the personal self. Hum is the vibration of the infinite. And when we say so hum together, we are saying, seeing our infinite nature within the infinite, that we are that. I am that. All right, so settling into your position to let this integrate for you. Gently closing the eyes down. Completely at rest here, comfortable. Let your system soak up the energy you've created. Let your system learn to be in this state of consciousness. Every practice, another seed is planted. Staying in this place of calm, of centered, for as long as you can. And at any point today, where you find yourself pulled from your center, if you can bring awareness and take just one moment, pull yourself to center with a breath, just one breath. Remind yourself that center is there inside of you. Just that one breath is another seed. And even if you move through the rest of the day frustrated, or anxious, or overwhelmed, that one seed, it matters. It's an opening. It's a shift. So hold that for yourself today. Give yourself grace. Give yourself compassion. You're doing it. You're on the journey. Beautiful. Well done. Stay here for as long as you need to. I'll go ahead and tune us out with one long Satnam. But again, please stay in this space for as long as needed. Remember, Satnam, truth is my name, truth is my center. That is what we're coming back to in every practice. Satnam. Well done. Beautiful job. I hope that your day is as beautiful as you are.